The mission in the Land of Waves was the turning point for the newly formed Team Kakashi aka Team 7. But your team nearly died if it wasn't for Naruto and Sasuke's teamwork pulling y'all out of Hell's boiler room, so to speak. So, this interview would have needed to be done using my reverse soul jutsu as you would be in the pure world right now. They were way too inexperienced for a fight of this level, giving you a huge handicap.
Yes, the encounter with Zabuza remains one of our most formidable encounters. His silent approach and deadly techniques presented challenges during our first encounter. The mission demanded adaptability and quick thinking from my team, even with his more refined skills. That battle still carried the weight of his lethalness, and the ending hinted at the danger we were about to face on this mission.
Kakashi-sensei, given this recent clash and the short training you gave them in between guard shifts, your final encounter at the bridge had awakened not one, but two of your students whose bloodlines stem back to the progenitor of chakra.
Safely far away from the Leaf Shinobi, the masked man begins to revive Zabuza. But before he could do more than remove the needles.
Haku, if I didn't know any better, I would swear you tried to kill me with that attack.
Don't be silly. I had to make it look as real as possible. The copy ninja lives up to his hype, and that Genin duo did do a number on you.
Recovering from his battle, Kakashi realizes
He's
something.
still alive. How could I overlook something that obvious?
Kakashi's sudden outburst took everyone by surprise. He goes over the last battle and decided that if that masked man is on par with Zabuza, then they are not going to survive. Naruto interrupts his train of thought, asking how could he have survived that beating they just laid on him.
That last attack you landed on him was so awesome. Even if he is a mist ninja, you beat him with his own style.
Kakashi goes on to tell them that he believed that Zabuza may still be alive. He continues to tell them his thoughts and that while guarding the construction they will be training as well. Recovering in his hidden base, Zabuza is visited by Gato. He is displeased with how much money he paid him only to have him twice fail. He continues to tell him maybe like all dogs he needs a reminder on what happens to those that takes his money and fail him.
May I remind you who it is that you're speaking to? The next step you take will be your last. Now you paid to have him removed, and removed he will be. However, if you think you can remove 4-leaf shinobi yourself, then by all means do it. So if you don't mind, we're in the middle of how to fulfill our contract, you useless pig.
Gato and his men leaves and Zabuza tell Haku that he didn't need to protect him. That disrespect was about to be his last moments. Haku tells him that they should finish this assignment up quickly. At the bridge, it was Sakura's turn at guarding the bridge with Kakashi hidden in the shadows. The bridge builder asks if her alone will be enough. She goes on to remind that her sensei is somewhere near and that she is just here to bait them out and take care of any thugs. Meanwhile, Naruto and Sasuke are still training as it was Sakura's turn in the guarding rotation. Naruto is a little upset that he is still one step behind Sasuke. Naruto trains deep into the night as he fell asleep where he trained. Sleeping soundly as he recovers his chakra, he is approached by a person who finds him laid out on the ground. Haku goes on to wake Naruto up, asking him if he is outside camping. Naruto goes to tell Haku that he was just training. He is one of the people hired to guard them while they finish their bridge. Haku goes on to thank him and tells him to be careful. Naruto responds to him that nice and pretty girls shouldn't be out alone, anything could happen till the bridge is finished. But before Haku could get far, he informs Naruto thanks for the warning, but he is not a girl but a boy. This dumbfounded Naruto's mind as his thoughts went all over the place with questions.
He's just like that YouTuber Pierre XO. He gets mistaken for a woman too. I wonder if he's tired of that happening.
Sasuke tells Naruto that Kakashi sent him to get him. He can finish sleeping at the lounge. The bridge builder wanted to arrive early today just to inspect the bridge for any errors that could be fixed when they begin again. Unbeknownst to them, Zabuza and Haku was slowly making their way there. Gato was reminding them not to fail this time. Just blow up the bridge and their services will no longer be needed. Naruto wakes to find out that they left him again. He quickly makes his way to the bridge. Arriving at the bridge, they found a few dead bodies. The Leaf Shinobi takes position as a thick fog made its way covering the area. They soon found themselves surrounded.
Don't worry, I got this.
Sasuke quickly attacks, wiping out all of the water clones that surrounded him. Zabuza is shocked at how much he has grown in such a short time. He tells Haku to finish him. Sasuke was able to follow Haku moments and went to intercept him. Haku was amused at this Genin growth and decided to finish this fight quickly. Revealing being able to do one-handed seals, he goes to finish him off. Putting his training into use, Sasuke was able to avoid his attack and then went on the offensive to land one hit of his own. This surprised Zabuza, who placed high regard on Haku's skills. Feeling insulted, Haku decided to take this fight more serious. Using his secret art, Haku creates ice mirrors surrounding Sasuke. Caught in Haku's technique, Sasuke is hit with a barrage of attacks. Seeing his student in trouble, Kakashi goes to assist only to be stopped by Zabuza. With Kakashi unable to get any closer, Sakura tries to give Sasuke some assistance only to be foiled by Haku, who is then hit from behind by a throwing star, knocking him out of his ice mirror. In a puff of
The
smoke,
hero has arrived. I am the boy that stalks in the night. I am the boogeyman of your nightmares. I am Darkwing Duck.
both Haku and Zabuza attack Naruto, but their attacks collide into each other.
Leave this to me.
While Haku speaks with Zabuza, Naruto enters the ice prison to tell Sasuke he is here to help. Sasuke tells Naruto how stupid can he be. If he stayed on the outside, they could have attacked from both in and out. Haku re-entered his mirrors ready to attack once again. But Sasuke was the first to attack. Unable to affect the mirrors, Haku attacks them. Naruto goes on to say it's his turn and attack with a wave of shadow clones. Haku makes short work out of all the shadow clones by teleporting between mirrors. He goes on to tell them to just give up, as he's going to slowly make them feel despair before they die. Kakashi goes and reveals his Sharingan, as trying to conserve his chakra was useless in this situation.
This won't go as it did before. Your Sharingan has already been analyzed by Haku.
He goes and makes the mist thicker as he vanishes. Kakashi readies himself as he parries Zabuza's first attack, only to realize that killing him isn't his goal, and rushes to where Sakura and the builder was at. Zabuza slowly snuck up on them and strike. His attack was intercepted by Kakashi. Zabuza asks him if he's not worried about his student, as Haku has an ice bloodline limit. Kakashi goes on to tell him that he should be more worried as he is facing an Uchiha, and this battle would be the perfect time to force his awakening. Haku is starting to get annoyed at how the two of them kept getting up and up. He wasn't aiming for their vitals, but they shouldn't be able to keep standing. He decided that he is going to end this. Going for the kill, he is dodged, and when he turned to look, he looks into the scarlet red eyes. It was the Sharingan. This was going bad and fast. He has to kill these two before this person get used to those annoying eyes. He decides to aim his next attack at Naruto with Sasuke in pursuit. Being taken down by Sasuke, Naruto is able to get his head back in the game to see that he was just saved again by Sasuke.
Why did you save me? You could have just attacked him as he attacked me.
Those that abandon their comrades are the worst of trash, am I right?
Haku got up from being hit by Sasuke and enters his mirrors again. Naruto held Sasuke as his last words rung in his mind. Those words played over and over again. The person he couldn't stand, the person who made him look like a loser every chance he got by showing how much better he was. Saved him.
No. You just had to have him one-up me again. You're going to pay for that and much more.
A burst of crimson red chakra explodes from Naruto's body. All the wounds on his body healed as the chakra level rose. This burst of chakra even took Kakashi and Zabuza by surprise. With killing intent in his eyes, Naruto turns to face Haku. Dashing at him, Haku throws his needles only to have them reflected. Using this brief opening, Haku attacks Naruto from a different angle only to miss. While trying to get back into his mirrors, he is grabbed by the arm by Naruto. With a fist full of chakra, Naruto slams his fist into Haku's face, sending him crashing through the nearest mirror, landing a few yards away. Getting up, Haku's mask begins to break apart as Naruto appears before him. Going in to finish him off, Naruto sees his face. Remembering the person he met a few days ago, Naruto comes out of his rage and hold back as he punches him one more time. Fearing that the seal the fourth placed on Naruto may have come undone, Kakashi goes to put an end to this battle, using a summoning scroll. Kakashi summons a pack of dogs who sniff out Zabuza. They all bite him down, locking him in place.
I showed you copies, now I'll show you an original technique.
Lightning gathers in the palm of Kakashi's hand.
This time it's over for real.
He then charges towards Zabuza. Right before he was about to land his attack on Zabuza, his hand goes through Haku.
I couldn't do it. He killed Sasuke, but I couldn't bring myself to avenge him. I'm sorry, Kakashi-sensei had to be the one to do it in my stead.
Taking this chance, Zabuza tries to kill Kakashi as Haku held onto him, only for Kakashi to slowly dismantle him where he stood. Zabuza manages to survive Kakashi killing blow, knocking him away. Their battle is stopped by Gato, who tells them that all this ninja BS is bad for his business, so he plans to be rid of them all. Seeing Haku's lifeless body on the ground, Gato goes over and vents a bit of his anger out on it.
That's no way to treat the dead, you short balding pig.
Zabuza tells Naruto to not waste his breath and toss him a blade. Catching the blade in his mouth, Zabuza dashes for Gato. Anyone and everyone that was in his way was killed. Gato had nowhere he could run to, as even he too would fall by his blade.
Team 7 faced a fierce challenge on the Naruto Bridge, but their growth and unity prevailed, showcasing an indomitable spirit that defines a true ninja. So, my young Janin, stay tuned for more thrilling Naruto moments as Team 7 continues its journey. Subscribe for updates, and don't miss the action.
Slow your roll, copy ninja. Geez, I would like to be the one to close out my video if you don't mind. If you're enjoying these stories and want more content like this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on future stories from various characters' points of view. Your support is greatly appreciated, and I look forward to bringing you more captivating narratives in the future.